Testing, check, 1, 2. Testing, check, 1, 2. Testing, check, 1, 2. Testing, check, 1, 2. Test, check. And a pleasant good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Atkinson Field on the campus of Mississinewa High School, where tonight it is the Southern Wells Raiders and the Mississinewa Indians for boys varsity baseball. This is the first of a back-to-back, or the second of a back-to-back for Mississinewa, coming in off of a win last night down in Fort Wayne at Parkview Field, where they beat Wabash in extra innings. That was a good win for Coach Scott and the Indians. Obviously, as you can see, still dealing with some inclement weather. It has been raining pretty steadily for about the last 45 minutes to an hour. Nonetheless, we will get the baseball game in some point this evening as the coaches are out on the field with the field dry and the rakes, trying to fill in any of the spots where there is puddles on the field. The Indians are set to send Greg O'Banion to the mound today against Evan Reynolds for Southern Wells. So we are still sitting in a bit of a weather delay. Mississinewa 1-1 on the year. Of course, their first game featured a little bit of struggles on the pitching mound, where they walked quite a few batters and gave up 14 runs in that home opener against Adams Central, but they were able to come away with a victory, or with a loss to Adams Central. They came away with a victory last night to Wabash, so they are standing at 1-1 on the year. They look to improve to 2-1 tonight against the Southern Wells Raiders. The lineup looks like this for Southern Wells. Their leadoff spot will feature the pitcher, number 8, Evan Reynolds. Behind the plate and catching will be number 4, Branson Reinhardt. Playing third base tonight for Southern Wells will be number 20, Owen Vickery. He'll be in the third spot. Batting fourth tonight and playing shortstop will be Tanner Johnson. He'll wear number 5. Designated hitter will be number 2, Jason Newsenbaumer. He will be in the 5th spot. The 6th spot will be center fielder number 11, Kedrick Sonnigsen. 7th spot will be right fielder number 7, A.J. Wright. Playing first base will be number 3, Caleb Hoke. And batting 9th, playing second base, will be number 12, Brad Gardner. Dustin Woodward will be in right field tonight for the Raiders, wearing number 10. For Mike Scott and the Mississinewa Indians, they will lead off with Carson Campbell in center field, wearing number 1. Holden Brown will bat in the second spot, playing second base and wearing number 7. Colin Yoder will be in the third spot tonight, batting third, playing shortstop, wearing number 11. Gregory O'Banion will be on the mound for the Indians tonight, wearing number 15, batting in the 4th spot. In the 5th spot will be first baseman number 6, Landon Swanner tonight. Cree Young will get his first start behind the plate tonight, wearing number 12 in the 7th spot. Cohen Bailey will bat in the 8th spot, wearing number 10. He will be in left field. Luke Bennett will play third tonight, wearing number 2, and Landry Rock will be in right field tonight, wearing number 4. Take a bit of a break and get ready for baseball tonight from Atkinson Field. And again, baseball fans, just receiving an update. We will play baseball at 6 p.m. tonight. Top of the hour will be the first pitch for tonight's varsity baseball matchup featuring the Southern Wells Raiders and the Mississinewa Indians. Stay tuned. And again, welcome to Atkinson Field, home of the Mississinewa Indians, as we get set to play baseball. A little bit delayed here, but we will play at the top of the hour. 6 o'clock is the scheduled first pitch here for varsity baseball. It is Mississinewa and Southern Wells. So again, baseball scheduled to go at the top of the hour at 6 o'clock. As you can see, the coaches working in some of the spots where there is puddles. They're just trying to make the field to be in the best shape as possible as we get set for baseball again tonight. If you are tuned in watching, let us know. Give us a tweet at DaltonBishop00 on Twitter or tag me on Facebook. Would love to see who is tuned in watching baseball tonight. And we welcome you, baseball fans, back to Atkinson Field as we are set to play baseball here in Gas City. It is the Southern Wells Raiders and the Mississinewa Indians. Again, the defensive alignment for Mississinewa. On the mound today is Greg O'Banion. You got Cree Young making his first start of the year behind the plate. Landon Swanner will play first base tonight for the Indians. Holden Brown will be at second. Colin Yoder at shortstop. And Luke Bennett at third base. In left field is Cohen Bailey. Carson Campbell will be the center fielder, and Landry Rock in right field. So here we go as we get set for baseball here on the Tribe Sports Network. It is Southern Wells and Mississinewa. And stepping into the right-handed batter's box will be the pitcher, number 8, Evan Reynolds. Here comes the opening pitch. This one's going to be low in the dirt for ball 1. First start of the year for Gregory O'Banion. I believe this is his first appearance on the mound as well. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Reynolds squares to bunt. He gets it down. Bennett charging in at third will throw on to first and complete the out. A 6-3 for the first out. And now stepping into the plate will be number 4 and the catcher, Branson Reinhardt. Great play by Luke Bennett down at third base. And the pitch. This one called on the inside corner, a strike. Something that we saw Mississinewa struggle to do on opening night was to throw the ball across the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one on the outside corner now. A strike, and O'Banion ahead 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Little outside, called a ball. A 1-2 count here to Branson Reinhardt. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. A nice breaking ball, just a little low in the dirt for ball 2. A 2-2 count, the appeal down to first. Here's the 2-2 pitch from O'Banion. Nice breaking ball again. This one a little high, a ball, and we are now at a full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. This one in the dirt, ball 4, and Reinhardt will draw a walk. Now third baseman Owen Vickery will step into the right-handed batter's box. Runner on first, 1 out. And sunshine here on Atkinson Field after rain showers were here for about an hour. They finally worked their way out. The runner in motion will get down to second after a ball in the dirt. So Reinhardt takes second base. It's a 1-0 count now to Owen Vickery. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Right in there, called a strike. O'Banion battles back after being down 1-0 to throw a strike. Now he's at a 1-1 count. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. This one going to be in the dirt, a ball, and a great job by Cree Young behind the plate to knock it down. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one swung on and a fly ball out to right field. Landry Rock on to make the grab. Will get it in to Holden Brown, and the runner will stay at second base. So that is the second out of the inning. That'll bring up the shortstop, Tanner Johnson. Southern Wells sending all right-handed batters to the plate so far. O'Banion will turn, take a look back at second base, now come to the plate. This one swung on, hit out to right field. Rock on the run. It will drop in, a base hit. Here comes the runner to the plate, and he will be in there safe. And Southern Wells with a 1-0 lead on a base hit by Johnson. He gets his RBI and brings up the designated hitter, number 2, Jason Nussenbaumer. Runner at second, 2 outs, a 1-0 Southern Wells lead. Here comes the pitch. This one swung on, grounded down to the first base side. Swanner will pick it up, step on first, and that will bring the top half of the inning to a close. Southern Wells with 1 run on the board on a 1 hit. We go into the bottom half of the inning. Southern Wells 1, Mississinewa 0. Welcome back to Atkinson Field here on the campus of Mississinewa High School, where it's the Southern Wells Raiders leading the Mississinewa Indians 1-0 here to start. Again, Evan Reynolds will be on the mound, the right-hander for the Southern Wells Raiders. Branson Reinhardt will be behind the plate. Caleb Hoke at first base, Brad Gardner at second base. Owen Vickery will be at third base. Tanner Johnson will be the shortstop. The outfield from left to right, Kendrick Sonigan in left field, or center field rather. Left fielder will be A.J. Wright and Dustin Woodward in right field. Leading it off in the bottom half of the inning for Mississinewa will be the center fielder Carson Campbell. Here comes the pitch. This one swung on, lined into left field, a base hit. Mississinewa sees one pitch and has their first hit of the game with Carson Campbell getting on base. Holden Brown will now step in to the batter's box. Mississinewa was right on Reynolds' pitch. Lining that one into the left field was Carson Campbell, who had a big hit last night for the Indians. Holden Brown now at the plate. Here's the pitch. And to the backstop, and Carson Campbell will go down to second base. 1-0 count to Holden Brown. So we got a stop in the play. Holden Brown went into the dugout. I don't know if he's going to change his glove or what's going on. There might be something wrong with his helmet as well. I do see one of the coaches, looks like he's adjusting his helmet. So anyway, Holden Brown steps back into the batter's box with Carson Campbell standing on second base. It's a 1-0 count and Reynolds on the mound. Campbell will take his stride down at second. Reynolds will turn and look. Now he'll come to the plate on a 1-0 pitch. This one swung on and fouled straight back. A 1-1 count. Mississinewa will be back in action Saturday afternoon for a JV varsity doubleheader here at home. Campbell again taking the lead down at second. Here's the pitch. Brown swings and misses, a 1-2 count. Reynolds ahead 1-2. Here comes the pitch to Brown. This one swung on, popped straight up behind the plate. The catcher will chase it down, and there was miscommunication between the catcher and the third baseman. And this ball drops right in between both of them. And Brown will get another look. So miscommunication between the third baseman, Vickery, and the catcher, Reinhardt. That should have been an easily routine fly ball for route number one, but instead, Holden Brown will step back into the plate with a 1-2 count. Here's the off-speed pitch, a little bit high for ball two. And it's a 2-2 count to Holden Brown. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Reynolds. This one fouled off. Brown having a good at bat. The sun begins to peek back out. Runner at second, nobody out. The 2-2 pitch is in the dirt, and Carson Campbell will take third base. So now, runner at third, nobody out, and a full count to Holden Brown. Infielders in. And the pitch. In the dirt outside, ball 4, and Holden Brown draws a walk. Way to stay alive by Holden Brown. Now, Colin Yoder will step into the batter's box. Yoder, on Monday night, drilled a home run right over the left field fence. Tremendous baseball player is Colin Yoder. Brown taking a lead down at first, and he will head down to second. A pass ball. Campbell down the third base line will walk right into home plate, and Holden Brown will go on to third. So a pass ball scores Carson Campbell down the third base line. Holden Brown, who took second base, went on to third base, and the Indians are cooking here on the first inning. Again, the infielders playing in on the infield grass. Here's the pitch to Yoder. Swung on, fouled straight back. This one outside a ball. Two balls, one strike to Colin Yoder. And fouled right off the handle. A foul ball. Two-two count to Colin Yoder. Runner at third, nobody out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside a ball. Now full count. And the pitch to Yoder fouled straight back again. So Yoder with a 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled. And again, the full count pitch to Yoder is fouled off. And Yoder strikes out swinging for the first out. That'll bring up Gregory O'Banion to the plate. There's strike one called to Gregory O'Banion. We apologize for the camera. And this one to the backstop. Brown down the line will slide in at home, and safe is the call. Holden Brown gets in on a passed ball. The Indians lead now 2-1. So O'Banion with the 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch from Reynolds. This one looked to be inside, but called a strike. And the account is now 1-2. The ball on the outside corner called strike 3 for O'Banion, and he is retired for the second out. Landon Swanner will now step into the right-handed batter's box, looking for his first attempt at the plate. Here's the pitch. Outside a ball. One 0 count to Swanner. This one chopper down to third base. Fielded by Vickery. Throw on to first in time for out number 3. At the end of 1 inning of play, it is Mississinewa 2, Southern Wells 1. And welcome back to Atkinson Field here at Mississinewa High School. The first pitch to Sonicson is called a strike here in the top half of the second. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from O'Banion on the outside corner for strike 2. So O'Banion working very quick right back to the rubber. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one swung on, fly ball out to shallow right field and caught on the line on a running grab by Landry Rock. Good play by Rock out there in right field. It is the first out of the inning. That will now bring up left fielder A.J. Wright. Meanwhile, in girls JV softball, the Lady Indians trailing 5-1. And the pitch Swung on and missed for strike one to A.J. Wright. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled. And O'Banion is ahead 0-2. To Wright. Right back to the rubber. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one low for ball one. And the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt for ball two. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike three. Now Caleb Hoke, the first baseman, will step into the batter's box. Back-to-back lefties for the Raiders. Here's the pitch. A little high for ball one. Here's the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt, ball two for O'Banion. I like that he's working pretty quick, though. It's keeping him in rhythm. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 2-1 lead for the Indians in the top half of the second. Nobody on, 2 outs. In the 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed again for strike two. It's a 2-2 count. O'Banion battled back from being down 2-0. Now it's 2-2. See what he can do here. Here's the pitch, way outside for ball three. Full count. Here's the payoff pitch. This one inside for ball four. I thought it was ball four. I thought that was ball four. Yeah, now they're going to call time. So now there's a little bit of confusion between the umpire behind the plate. I thought it was ball four. So now Coach Scott is going to so it is ball four. So Hoke drew the walk. So now they got it straightened out. In steps the second baseman, Brad Gardner. 1 on, 2 out. And here comes pitch number 1 to Gardner. On the outside corner. A little too far outside for ball 1. I thought it was on the corner. Here's the 1-0 count. And the pitch from O'Banion. Call strike 1 on a swing and a miss from Gardner. 1-1 count. Pretty nice crowd for the Indians, despite rain showers a little bit earlier on. And the pitch in the dirt for a ball. it's a 1-2 count to Gardner. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that does it in the top half of the second. The Indians come to bat in the bottom half of the second. They will send to the plate Young, Bailey, and Bennett. Welcome back to Atkinson Field here on the campus of Mississinewa High School. Cree Young will lead things off for the Indians here in the bottom half of the second. Reynolds gets the sign and the pitch. Just a little high for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. On the outside. Just a little too far for ball two. 2-0 count to Cree Young, who had a phenomenal game last night at Parkview Field. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, fouled off, and out of play. Here's the 2-1. Nice breaking ball that crosses the plate for a strike. 2-2 count now to Cree Young. Here's the 2-2 pitch. This one swung on, hit out to right field on the run, and it drops in. That is a fair ball. Young around first, headed to second. He will get the stop sign at second base, and Cree Young will lead off the inning with the double. That'll now bring up left fielder number 10, Cohen Bailey. That one in the dirt. Two-one count or 1-0 count. 2-1 is the score. And Bailey fouls one off. And swing and a miss for Cohen Bailey. Now makes the count 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Low and outside for ball 2. Bailey rung up on strikes, looking on an outside pitch. That'll now bring up Luke Bennett, who is playing third base tonight. So the first out by Cohen. Runner on second, 1 out. Luke Bennett is the batter. And the pitch. Swung on and fouled out of play. No balls, 1 strike. And they tried to throw it back to second base, and they threw it into center field, and Cree Young will go down to third base. So now Cree Young 90 feet away from home plate. Here's the pitch. Swung on, chopper to short. He will throw on to first, threw it away, and now Bennett will turn and is on his way to second. So Bennett will reach on an air to the shortstop. He will drive in Cree Young, and now Landry Rock, the right fielder, will step into the plate. The Indians lead 3-1. So that will go down as an E5 and an RBI for Luke Bennett. Here's the pitch. To the backstop, a wild pitch, and Bennett will go on down to third. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. And it looks like the rain has returned as it starts to sprinkle again outside Atkinson Field. Here's a breaking pitch. Right back to the pitcher. The throw to first and out. And Bennett will go home and score. So an RBI for Landry Rock. But it is the second out. And now it'll bring up center fielder Carson Campbell. JV softball action. The Lady Indians has just taken the lead. It is 6-5 in the 4th inning. This one swung on and fouled off. And Campbell hit that one clear over to the tennis court. 0-1 count to Carson Campbell. Here's the pitch. Outside, a ball. 1-1 count. This one lasered down the third base line for a base hit. Now Campbell will turn, go halfway to second, and come back. Carson Campbell, 2 for 2 tonight with 2 singles. Now Holden Brown will get an opportunity to redeem himself after the last at bat, where he did get a walk. He was down 0-2, battled back for a walk in his last plate appearance. Here is an off-speed pitch. Campbell down to second to slide in, and safe will be the call. Carson Campbell will steal second base. 1-0 count to Holden Brown. And Campbell almost picked off of second. Oh, boy. That was very close. Campbell almost was picked off of second base. And a strike called on the inside corner on a breaking pitch. No balls, 2 strikes to Holden Brown. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off. And the pitch. And Brown hit by a pitch. So he'll go on down to first. That is the 5th time this season Holden Brown has been hit by a pitch in his 3rd game. Now Colin Yoder will step to the plate. There will be a pitching change for the Raiders. Now on the mound will be number 4, Branson Reinhardt. So now after the pitching change, Colin Yoder steps back to the plate. And the pitch swung on and fouled straight back. No balls, one strike. And Campbell almost picked off again. My goodness. If the pitcher puts that ball on the money, Campbell is picked off by a mile. No balls, one strike, 2 outs, runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. And the throw down to third. Campbell slides in safe. And Brown down to second. There's now runners at second and third. And the pitch. Almost to the backstop. It is now 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. This one to the backstop. Campbell down the line will walk in safe. So he'll score on a wild pitch. It is now 5-1 Ole Miss. 3-1 count to Colin Yoder. Greg O'Banion on deck. He'll be the next batter. Here is the pitch. Swung on. This one is a deep drive, and this one is way gone for Colin Yoder over the left field fence into the wooded area, and Colin Yoder with a 2-run home run over the left field fence. It is now 7-1 Ole Miss. They are pouring it on here in the second. That is the second home run of the year for Colin Yoder. And now Greg O'Banion, who is the pitcher, will step up to the plate with a very comfortable 7-1 lead. Boy, when he got a hold of that one, he got all of that. Here is O'Banion on a pitch on the outside. Corner called a strike. Boy, Colin Yoder got every bit of that pitch. And the pitch inside and in the dirt. 4-1. It's a 1-1 count to Greg O'Banion. 7-1 lead for Mississinewa in the bottom half of the second with 2 outs. And a breaking pitch. A little high for ball 2. 2-1 is the count. Landon Swanner, the first baseman, standing on deck. This one in the dirt for ball 3. 3-1 count. Full count to Greg O'Banion. Here's the pitch. This one is a laser into center field, but right at the center fielder for an out. At the end of 2 innings, it is all Mississinewa 7-1. Southern Wells coming to bat in the top half of the third. And a pitch on the outside corner called a strike. Here in the top half of the third, Evan Reynolds, the pitcher, at the plate. This one hit to the right side of the field to Holden Brown at second. Throw on to first for out number 1. Now Reinhardt will be the batter. Here comes the pitch from O'Banion. This one well inside, going to be called ball 1. It is 7-1, Mississinewa, top half of the third. Here comes the pitch from O'Banion. Right down Broadway for strike number 1. Here's the 1-1 count. Breaking pitch on the outside corner, a swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. And O'Banion is dealing well tonight. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball just missed. That ball looked right on the inside corner. He must have just barely missed it. 2-2 count. And the pitch. Strike 3 right down Broadway as Reinhardt is rung up on a nice, beautiful fastball right down the middle from Greg O'Banion for out number 2. The third baseman, Owen Vickery, will now step in to the batter's box. His second opportunity at the plate. O'Banion has it working tonight. Breaking ball on the inside corner is fouled out of play. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed for strike 2. Seven to 1, Mississinewa with the lead. An 0-2 count for O'Banion on Vickery. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And O'Banion with a 1-2-3 top half of the third, striking out 2. The Indians coming to the plate in the bottom half of the third. And welcome back to Atkinson Field here on the campus of Mississinewa High School for varsity baseball action. Mississinewa leading Southern Wells 7-1. Meanwhile, in softball action, the JV Lady Indians leading 6-5 in the 5th inning. They're in the bottom half of the 5th. So leading off the bottom of the 3rd inning will be first baseman Landon Swanner. This one is lined into the left field, right to the left fielder, right off of his glove and to the warning track. And Swanner will reach second base on an E7. Now Cree Young, the catcher, will step up to the batter's box. Again, had a phenomenal night last night at Parkview Field, when the Indians won in extra innings, beating Wabash. Runner on second, nobody out. Here. And Reinhardt will step off the mound. Here's the pitch to Young, laced down the left field line and foul. Oh and 1. So the 0-1 count to Cree Young. Young doubled his last time up. Here's the pitch. Outside and to the backstop, a wild pitch. Swanner down to third. 7-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Cree Young. Inside, chopper back to the pitcher. The throw on to first will drive in Swanner. So an RBI for Cree Young as he grounds out to the pitcher for the first out. That'll bring up left fielder Cohen Bailey. Bailey was called out on strikes his last plate appearance. Bailey, just a freshman. This one chopped foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch, high for ball 1. And a line drive right up the middle. It'll be a base hit for Cohen Bailey. That'll bring up third baseman Luke Bennett. Runner on first, 1 out. Branson Reinhardt, the pitcher for Southern Wells. Brad Gardner will make up the battery. Here's the pitch to Bennett. Taken high for ball 1. And Bailey scrambles back to first on a throwdown. One 0 count. And the pitch. Bailey down to second. So ball 2. And Cohen Bailey standing at second base with 1 out and a 2-0 count to Luke Bennett. Throw back to second into center field, and Cohen Bailey will go on to third standing up. The 5th error of the night on Southern Wells. 2 balls, no strikes. This one popped up and fouled out of play. Landry Rock standing on deck for the Indians. The 2-1 count. Here comes the pitch from Reinhardt. In there and fouled straight back again and out of play. Bottom of the 3rd inning, 8-1. Mississinewa with the lead. We're in the top half of the 6th of JV softball, where the JV Lady Indians leading 6-5. And a pitch fouled off. Eight to 1, and Bennett fouled the ball right off of his helmet. Two-two count. Here's the pitch. This one inside, taken ball 3. The count is now full. Here comes the payoff pitch to Luke Bennett. This one on the ground to third. Throw on to first will retire Bennett, but he will drive in a run as Cohen Bailey will score, and an RBI for Luke Bennett will bring up the right fielder, Landry Rock. 9-1, Mississinewa with the lead. And the pitch, taken high, ball 1. Ball 2, pitch taken outside. There's a fly ball over the center fielder's head for Landry Rock. He will round first. He will now round second, headed to third. And Coach Mike Scott will hold him up at third. It is a triple for Landry Rock. And now Carson Campbell will step to the plate. 2 for 2 tonight with 2 singles. Nine to 1. A chance to make it 10, and Campbell way out of front of that one, but he was all over it. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, and a runner on third. Here's the pitch to Campbell. The ball lined down the third. Throw on to first, just got Carson Campbell. At the end of 3 innings of play, it is the Mississinewa Indians 9, the Southern Wells Raiders 1. The Raiders come into bat in the top half of the 4th. And the first pitch to Tanner Johnson, called strike one, as we welcome you back to Atkinson Field. That one in the dirt for ball two. Been very impressed with the way Greg O'Banion has pitched tonight. He's done a great job. And the 1-1 pitch swung on and missed for strike two. That one taken for ball two. 2-2 count to Tanner Johnson. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to shortstop. Yoder on his back leg, throws on the first, but Johnson too quick down the line. So Johnson with an infield single will now bring up to the plate designated hitter number 2, Jason Nussenbaumer. That one taken outside, ball one. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. One count to Nussbaumer. Runner on first, nobody out. This one outside, ball two. Johnson standing on first. Here's a ground ball to first. Swanner steps on first. Johnson will go on to second. There'll be one out, and now center fielder number 11, Kedrick Sonigan. Here's an off-speed pitch called strike one on a swing and a miss from Sonicson. The 0-1 pitch. Low in the dirt for ball two, or ball one rather. 1 ball, 1 strike. And 1 out. Here's the off-speed pitch again by O'Banion. Swung on and missed for strike two. And again, O'Banion comes back with an off-speed pitch. And a swing and a miss again from Sonigan. And that is a strikeout, and that is out number 2. That'll bring up left fielder number 7, A.J. Wright. This one swung on and fouled. No balls, 1 strike, runner at second. 2 outs. And O'Banion comes to the plate on an 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. High school baseball, Mississinewa and Southern Wells here at Atkinson Field. And the pitch from O'Banion, an off-speed pitch outside and in the dirt for ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. This one fouled back and out of play. And a strike 3 called on the outside corner will ring upright. The Indians strand a runner at second base, and they will come to the plate. The bats have been hot all game long. We'll see what they can do in the bottom half of the 4th here on the Tribe Sports Network. And welcome back to Atkinson Field here, Mississinewa High School. Bottom half of the 4th underway, and Holden Brown will lead things off for the Indians. Owen Vickery, the new pitcher for the Raiders. This ball by Brown is driven and gone over the left field fence. Holden Brown will lead things off the bottom half of the 4th with a home run. So now Colin Yoder will step up to the plate, and his last appearance was a 2-run home run. 1 ball, no strikes, and Vickery on his first pitch of the game gives up a home run to Holden Brown. Now a 2-0 count to Colin Yoder, as I said, who homered in his last at bat. Now 3 balls, no strikes. And a 4-pitch walk to Colin Yoder. Now Gregory O'Banion will step up to the plate. That one swing and a miss. O'Banion swinging for the fences on that first pitch. And the pitch inside, ball 1. 1-1 count to Greg O'Banion. The JV Lady Indians softball team are leading 11-5 now in the top of the 7th. And a pass ball, Yoder will go on to second. Two balls, 1 strike to Greg O'Banion. And the pitch outside, ball 3. 3-1 count now to O'Banion with Landon Swanner standing on deck. And the pitch inside, ball 4. And back-to-back walks for Vickery. And they threw the ball over to third, and Yoder goes to third on an error. And now Landon Swanner will step to the plate. And a courtesy runner for Mississinewa will be number 9, Nolan Quaterer. Here is Swanner at the plate, nobody out. And a line drive into left field will bring in a run. So an RBI single to left field will bring in Colin Yoder. And now the catcher, number 12, Cree Young, will step to the plate. Mississinewa leading 11-1. Bottom of the 4th. There is a 10-run rule. I believe it is 10 after 5. So if the Indians are able to score a few more runs and hold Southern Wells, this ball game would be over after 5. Here's the pitch to Young in the dirt. Quaterer will go down to third. Swanner down to second. And there is 2 balls, no strikes. Here is the pitch to Young. To the backstop. Quaterer on his way home will slide in safe. It is 12-1 now, Mississinewa. Three balls, no strikes to Cree Young. Nobody out, runner on third. Here's the pitch in the dirt, ball 4. Cree Young will draw a walk. So Vickery has had a very rough time on the mound. His first pitch was a home run to Holden Brown. He walked 2 consecutive batters, gave up an RBI single to Landon Swanner, and has now walked Cree Young. Cohen Bailey will be the batter. So there's a mound visit with Southern Wells. Vickery will now step to the mound. Here's Cohen Bailey, and the pitch to Bailey. On the outside corner, called a strike. And the pitch. High for ball 1. 1-1 count to Cohen Bailey. Cree Young standing at first base. Landon Swanner standing at third base. And a 1-1 count to Cohen Bailey. And a swing and a miss. Now 1-2 the count. He was called out on strikes his first plate appearance. Base hit and an RBI his last appearance. Only a freshman is Cohen Bailey. And the 1-2 pitch swung on and fouled back. Here's a ball outside into the backstop, and Swanner will walk in and score. It is now 13-1. Two balls, one strike. And the pitch. This one down to first. And the first out of the game. Of the inning, rather, not of the game. I don't know what I'm thinking. Looks like the Indians are going to have a designated hitter coming into the game. Scheduled up was supposed to be Luke Bennett, so now it will be Carter Burton. So we are fixing the camera right now after the foul ball. Thirteen to 1, bottom of the fourth. One out. And the Indians leading by 12. Cree Young down at third base, and Carter Burton at the plate for his first plate appearance of the game. One 0 count to Burton. This pitch on the outside corner called a strike. Burton is normally your everyday catcher, getting a break today. And the pitch. This one hit down to short. It will drive in Cree Young, but Carter Burton will be out for the second out. And now up to bat will be pinch hitter number 3, Dylan Fritch. So Dylan Fritch will step to the plate. And the pitch outside, ball 1. Carson Campbell standing on deck. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch. This one a chopper foul. The Indians with a very comfortable lead. The Lady JV softball Indians picked up a win tonight over McConaughey, 11-5. And welcome back to Atkinson Field here on the campus of Mississinewa High School, where the Indians leading 14-1. Greg O'Banion back to the mound, and the first pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. Addison Garrett at the plate. The Indians will be in action this Saturday right here at home. We'll have the action for you live. And the pitch right down Broadway, strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch to Garrett. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So that'll be the first out of the inning. If the Indians hold them here, the game will be over. This pitch low and inside in the dirt, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch, right down Broadway, strike 1. This is Nate Taylor at the plate. That pitch on the outside corner, strike 2. 1-2 count to Nate Taylor. 1 out. O'Banion back to the plate. On the outside corner, rung him up, strike 2 O'Banion. 2 strikeouts in the inning. See if he can retire the side on strikes as Evan Reynolds comes to the plate. (14-1). Here's the pitch. Right down Broadway, strike 1. O'Banion really working it. Right back to the plate he goes. This one laced and a line drive to the shortstop who jumps in the air, Colin Yoder with the catch. And the final score, the Indians win tonight 14-1 and improve to 2-1 on the year. We'll have all the action for you live on Saturday at 10 a.m. for Indians baseball. Thank you all for joining us. Indians win 2-1 tonight.